Football is beautiful for many reasons, and one of those reasons are the very entertaining tricks and skills we see footballers pull off every now and then. They are surely very interesting to watch, well, except when it's being done against your team. But these days, many of these tricks are frowned upon when they're done during official matches. Some have even been banned outright, and it's those ones that we want to talk about in this video today. Here are 7 football tricks that have been banned in football forever. Number 1. The shirt catch. If you've ever played football on the streets, then you are surely familiar with this trick, where you trap a descending ball inside your shirt such that it looks like you're imitating a pregnant woman. That trick, although funny on the streets, is pretty much illegal in professional football. Basically, that shirt would be regarded as an extension of the player's arms and would be treated as if the player handled the ball. Norwegian right back Jon Gunnar Solli once did this during a game and got booked for it. You know what? Fair enough. Number 2. Donkey kick free kick. This is a free kick routine which basically involves a player using a donkey kick to elevate the ball for a teammate to hit it goalward. We saw Coventry players unleash this trick against Everton back in 1970, and looking at it, we still don't understand why this one was banned. It seems brilliant, and it's not much different from what Ivan Toney attempted against Arsenal, is it? Anyway, it's pretty sad that we will never see a goal like that one ever again. Number 3. Running knee lock. Now this, we definitely understand why it's illegal. Trapping the ball in between your knees and running with it is as good as picking the ball up and running around the pitch with it. If you try this during an official match, prepare to be stopped midway into your trick and get booked for your troubles. Number 4. Neck stall. You all know this one for sure. Almost every player does this very trick during their unveiling at a new club. After a couple of minutes of keepy-uppies, they kick the ball up and trap it with the back of their necks. But the thing is, that's where it ends. The unveiling or the warm-up or anything else really that isn't an official football game. It's not exactly illegal to do per se, it's just regarded as unsportsmanlike, and you won't get the best reception from opposition fans and players, and even the media if you attempt it. Don't also be surprised if you get a booking for it. Another trick that's similar to the neck stall in that aspect is the number 5. Seal dribble. This is another really entertaining trick. The player is basically juggling the ball on his forehead as he runs. It takes a great deal of practice and expertise to be able to properly execute this, but all that expertise is not exactly welcome in official football matches. Just like the neck stall, you'll not exactly be doing anything illegal if you attempt the seal dribble during an official game. But it can be regarded as unsportsmanlike behaviour, and you can very well be booked for that. Of course, booking the player would be completely down to the discretion of the match official, but don't be surprised if a player sees yellow for that. Sometimes the ref can decide to give a free kick the opposite way without a booking. Reason being that player can be said to be playing in a way that exposes himself to injury. If you don't understand how, check out this video of when Kurlon attempted the seal dribble during an official match. Kurlon was the king of the seal dribble back in the early 2000s. And many attribute the early death of the midfielder's career to injuries due to excessive and unnecessary showboating. So you could say that some of these laws are in fact protecting these players from themselves. Number 6. Head stall. The head stall is very similar to the seal dribble. The only difference is that while the seal dribble involves you juggling the ball on your forehead and running, you're just balancing the ball and running with the head still. Again, this is not an easy skill to execute, especially considering you can't use your hands to help you balance the ball on your head. So when players do it during a warm-up, an unveiling, or a charity game, or just on the streets, it's always met with cheers by the fans. But during an official match, it's a different ballgame. It's regarded as unsportsmanlike and strongly discouraged, and a player can get booked for it. But again, this one is subject to the match official. Some will let it go, some others won't. Number 7. Low headers. This is one that confuses a lot of people, even professional footballers themselves. So you know how back passes cannot be handled by goalkeepers? Yep, so some players try to hack that by passing with their heads instead. Now, if the ball is in the air and you pass back with your head, that's cool. But if you try and pass a ball that's on the ground with your head, whether by going down on all fours or by flicking the ball up with your leg and passing it with your head, you have done something illegal. No, we're not making this up. The laws of the game pretty much explicitly address this very thing. Here's what it says. A player may pass the ball to his own goalkeeper using his head, chest, knee, etc. However, if, in the opinion of the referee, the player uses a deliberate trick, such as flicking the ball to his head with his foot and heading it to the goalkeeper, or kneeling and deliberately pushing the ball to the goalkeeper with his head or knee, he must be cautioned for ungentlemanly conduct. It makes no difference whether or not the goalkeeper touches the ball with his hands. The offence is committed by the player who's seeking to circumvent both the spirit and letter of the law. If this happens, the player is booked and a free kick is awarded to the opponent. We saw Verratti get booked for doing different variations of this for PSG back in 2019. You can see how very shocked all the players were. Even the players themselves don't know all the rules of the game, and can you really blame them? Anyway, what are your thoughts on these tricks being banned? Do you think it is sucking the fun out of the beautiful game? Or are you of the opinion that they're banned for good reasons? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the bell notification so you never miss out on new content. And we'll catch you in the next one. Bye!